स्वच्छ भारत का इरादा इरादा कर लिया हमने देश से अपने ये वादा कर लिया हमने।
एक पवित्र सी हवा बहेगी,
उज्ज्वल उज्ज्वल हो भारत,
कोना कोना निर्मल होगा,
विश्व कहेगा जय भारत।
जाग उठेंगे भाग्य हमारे, स्वच्छ बनेगा ये भारत।
स्वच्छ भारत का इरादा इरादा कर लिया हमने देश से अपने वादा ये वादा कर लिया हमने, ये वादा कर लिया हमने, ये वादा कर लिया हमने, ये वादा कर लिया हमने।
Ten of the world's most polluted cities are in India. Does this worry you? Over 5 lakh men, women and children die each year of air pollution in India, and the number keeps increasing. Does this frighten you? Asthma, heart diseases, lung cancer are rapidly increasing, and children are the worst sufferers. Do you feel powerless? Air pollution comes mainly from vehicles, industries, dust from roads, fires and fine particulate matter from construction and demolition waste or C&D waste. Construction and demolition waste releases billions of units of particulate matter into the air every second, and this is a killer. You must have seen this waste thrown on roadsides, parks and water bodies in your city and must have wondered what can be done with this waste. You have the power to make a difference. How, you ask? Well, one step at a time. Let's take you to India's capital, where C&D is now being recycled and processed into construction products, all in an effort to reduce the city's pollution. Across the Yamuna, in the eastern part of the capital of India, New Delhi, this single-story building is being declared unsafe. It has already been vacated several months ago. Falling under the jurisdiction of the East Delhi Municipal Corporation, it is now being demolished. While in the heart of New Delhi, just across the other side of the Yamuna, a massive landmark building is being constructed. This is an extension of the campus of the Supreme Court of India. How are these two buildings connected? What happens when buildings such as these are constructed and demolished? Quite obviously, it creates a mammoth quantity of waste, which is technically referred to as construction and demolition or C&D waste. Such waste often contains bulky and heavy materials such as concrete, wood, metal, glass, and salvaged building components.
पुरानी शहर होने के नाते एक प्रॉब्लम आती है कि जो बिल्डिंगें, जो स्ट्रक्चर्स पुराने हैं, वो हटा करके नए बनाने की रिक्वायरमेंट डे टू डे आती रहती है। तो इस तरह से जिसको हम C&D वेस्ट कहते हैं, कंस्ट्रक्शन एंड डिमोलिशन वेस्ट, ये जनरेशन काफ़ी ज़्यादा दिल्ली में हो रही है। इसके अलावा दिल्ली के डेवलपमेंट होने के नाते जो जितने भी ओपन एरियाज़ थे उनमें भी कंस्ट्रक्शन हो रहा है, तो कंस्ट्रक्शन एक्टिविटी जितनी होती हैं उससे कंस्ट्रक्शन एंड डिमोलिशन वेस्ट की जनरेशन बढ़ती है, रिक्वायरमेंट होती है। पिछले करीब 12-15 सालों से ये समस्या बहुत रैम्पेंट हो गई थी, क्योंकि खुले में ही जाके लोग मलबा फेंक दिया करते थे। कोई डिजिग्नेटेड प्लेस नहीं था, कोई डिजिग्नेटेड प्रोसेस नहीं था कि उसका किया क्या जाए।
The built-up area is expected to swell almost 5 times from 21 billion square feet in 2005 to approximately 104 billion square feet by 2030. This will generate mammoth quantities of C&D waste. Further, Indian laws permit the use of only naturally sourced building material. The IS 323-1970, the Indian standard specifications related to aggregates for concrete, states that these should be sourced from natural sources. Thus, only virgin materials like sand and aggregates mined directly from the earth could be used in buildings. This did not allow the use of recycled or reused components. Any use of recycled aggregate, therefore, was illegal.
नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज आपकी डे बाय डे कम हो रही हैं, और अगर पुराने को आप ऐसे ही फेंक के रखेंगे जो इन्वायरमेंट को ही पॉल्यूट करेंगे और नए रिसोर्सेज पे लोड क्रिएट किए जाएंगे, क्योंकि कंस्ट्रक्शन तो आपने करनी है, डिमोलिशन भी करनी है, तो इसलिए इसका प्रॉपर यूटिलाइजेशन इसलिए भी हो कि इन्वायरमेंटल प्रॉब्लम भी ना हो और नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज पर से लोड भी मिनिमाइज हो सके.
This lacuna in the law did not allow sale of recycled products to government agencies. This, however, has been addressed by the newly formulated Construction and Demolition Waste Management Rules 2016. According to the new rules, the generator of waste is responsible for collection, segregation, and storage of C&D waste. And the generator has to ensure that no other waste is mixed with C&D debris. Waste generators who generate more than 20 tons in one day or 300 tons per project in a month shall segregate the waste into these categories: concrete, soil, steel, wood and plastics, brick and mortar. They must submit a waste management plan and get appropriate approvals from the local authority before initiating construction, demolition or remodeling work. Waste generators also have to pay relevant charges for collection, transportation, processing and disposal, as notified by the concerned authorities. The new rules also specify criteria for land selection for setting up C&D waste processing and recycling facilities. The waste being generated from the demolition of this building will now go to a 2.5-acre C&D waste processing plant at Shastri Park, New Delhi. This is a public-private partnership between the East Delhi Municipal Corporation and ILFS Environmental Infrastructure and Services Limited. The plant began operations towards the end of 2015. The civic bodies of Delhi, namely the New Delhi Municipal Corporation, North Delhi Municipal Corporation, South Delhi Municipal Corporation and East Delhi Municipal Corporation, along with the Delhi Cantonment Board, have designated 168 points in Delhi for dumping C&D waste, with 20 of them in East Delhi alone. A large part of this waste goes to the C&D plant at Shastri Park, which has a capacity to recycle 500 tons per day. Sandeep Malhotra is the senior manager at the plant. His job is to ensure that the plant runs smoothly and efficiently. Each unit of the plant is visited by him daily. Besides financial setbacks, any delay in its operation can have serious consequences, such as excess accumulation of C&D waste inside the plant.
We are at Construction and Demolition Waste Processing Facility at Shastri Park, which can handle 500 tons per day of C&D waste generated in the area of East Delhi. and processing it here itself. East Delhi Municipal Corporation and Island FS had a joint venture and constructed this kind of a green facility so that we can handle the waste in a better manner and the product can be used in the road projects as well as tiles, curbstones and CC bricks.
The entire plant works on a simple technology.
This is the first part of feed where we receive it. So this has been put to the wet processing unit. First of all, we put the entire waste into the grizzly. So grizzly can take minus 60 mm. Directly it goes to the wet processing unit. From wet processing unit, I have a washing unit inside it. So in a mechanical means it separates plastic twigs and other particles, lighter fraction particles from the CND waste. After that, that waste will go into the sieving line. So we have three kind of sieves there from which we can take 20 to 60 mm, 10 to 20 mm and 3 to 10 mm. Now I am left with soil and sand, which will go to my hydrocyclone. In my hydrocyclone, I can separate sand from soil by a washing unit. From slurry, it comes to this aqua thickener, aqua cycle. Here one most important part is we are using STP water, which we get from Yamuna Vihar STP plant, and we are recycling this water also. The slurry will settle down in this tank and water will be again used for the washing purposes in the plant for aggregates. So through this wet processing technology, as you can see, we are standing into the plant and there's hardly any air pollution and noise pollution.
Shastri Park, where this plant is located, is very close to the Yamuna, where much of Delhi's CND waste has been dumped for years. The CND plant now offers an alternative to builders and contractors to use a legal and environmentally friendly way to dispose such waste. By deploying this technology, more than 95% of CND waste which the plant receives is now processed and recycled. This processed waste material is used to manufacture a number of products. These can be categorized as crushed and size-graded products, such as granular subbase or GSBs, brick pozzolana, recycled concrete, stone or tile aggregate of different sizes, recycled manufactured sand, mix of coarse, medium and fine. Bricks made in this processing plant are now being supplied to several construction sites in and around Delhi. Among them, the best known is the upcoming Supreme Court Annex building.
जो ब्रिक मशीनरी बनाते हैं उसमें मशीनरी ब्लॉक की तरह यूज़ कर रहे हैं, पीसीसी ब्लॉक की तरह, और इस पीसीसी ब्लॉक में जो एग्रीगेट है वो दैट इज़ मेड ऑफ द सीएनडी वेस्ट.
Apart from being environmentally friendly, the durability of these bricks is at par with the clay bricks, which are also responsible for causing major pollution.
Strength and other parameters all are almost same with the conventional bricks. जैसे रेड ब्रिक में होता है तो रेड ब्रिक की तरह ये यूज़ कर सकते हैं इसको, और सम ऑफ द पैरामीटर्स आर हायर देन द कन्वेंशनल ब्रिक. एक सबसे बड़ा एडवांटेज ये है कि हम अगर ये ब्रिक्स यूज़ नहीं करते तो इस ब्रिक की जगह पे हम 500 ट्रक लोड ऑफ स्टोन ग्रिट और एज वेल एज सैंड वो हम लगाते हैं. वो दोनों ही हमारे बच गए हैं. इट इज़ अ ग्रेट सेविंग टू द एनवायरनमेंट. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल तो हम जो ब्रिक यूज़ करते हैं उसमें हम एग्रीकल्चर लैंड से मिट्टी निकाल के यूज़ करते हैं, तो वो हमारा सेव हो रहा है. और सेकेंडली इसमें कोल बर्निंग के लिए कोल का इस्तेमाल होता है, तो कोल का अवॉइड कर रहे हैं, हम कोल का इस्तेमाल अवॉइड कर रहे हैं. और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड हम निकालते हैं जब कोल इस्तेमाल करते हैं, तो एनवायरमेंटल डैमेज करते हैं, तो वो डैमेज भी यहाँ नहीं हो रहा है.
Shastri Park Construction and Demolition Plant is a perfect example of a public-private partnership to bring such desired results.
हमने उनको लैंड प्रोवाइड किया है और उनको एश्योर किया है कि आपको हम CND वेस्ट उठाने के लिए जगह बताएंगे कि यहाँ से उठा लो, वहाँ से उठा लो, और उनको हम पैसे कुछ नहीं देते हैं सिवाय इसके कि जो मेरा मलबा मेरे इंस्ट्रक्शन पे जो मलबा वो उठाते हैं इलाके से और ढो के अपने प्लांट पे लाते हैं, तो उसका जो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट है वो हम उनको रीपे करते हैं। बाकी सारा पैसा वो खुद लगाते हैं। ज़मीन हमने उनको उपलब्ध कराई है जस्ट फॉर प्रोसेस।
As the pace of construction in India increases, so will the volume of debris and inert waste. It is vital for municipalities to develop CND plants within or in close proximity to the city limits to absorb such waste. Delhi has shown that this technology, simple as it is a financially viable as well as an environmentally friendly way to process CND waste, which was otherwise being simply dumped across the city. A truly remarkable step forward for a clean and green India.